Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for coming to the stream. Oh man, I'm excited. Today's a good day. Good to be here. It's a good day because it's the first day my kids are back in school. Summer break is over. I'm so excited. Number one, I can get work done more easily. It's been a struggle. They're busy kids in the summertime, so I've got a lot to do. But now that they're back, the bulk of the days are empty. My house is nice and quiet. I can get it clean and it'll generally stay that way. And I can get work done, which is great. But number two, and the most important one, of course, is I can get back to a consistent streaming schedule with the channel, consistent posting schedule. I've been very much a ghost this summer. The channel's kind of tapered off a little bit. I'm excited to inject it with some new life here coming up pretty soon. But Tyler's in the chat. What's up, my dude? It's always good to see you pop in. Um, with all the emojis too, which is another thing I need to get updated, because I need to get rid of a bunch of those and update them with more relevant things. But how are you doing? Let me know how's it going with your family? What's new in your life? Um, Good to have you back, says dude. You too. I could say the same for you because it's been a minute. Um, Life just gets busy, you know? Life stinks sometimes. All's well here. Crazy busy too, so I can relate. Yeah, and, it's been good busy for me as well. It's not life is very good. Life is very good. I have very few things to complain about. Very blessed, but I want more time to play with you guys and hang out with you guys. And, I have some very exciting, like, projects in the works right now, and I've been caught up in them this morning, and I realized 4 minutes before stream time, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I thought I was 1 hour ahead of where I'm actually at." I was gonna go have lunch, get the stream set up, and I was like, "Oh my gosh," so I had to hurry and get the stream set up, but I made it. I think I was, like, 1 or 2 minutes late, that's not too bad. Um, but I'm probably going to be talking with people in the Discord a lot more here over the next week or so because I need to, in my effort to kind of get back onto the channel and get it going again. I need to figure out what's going to work best for everybody. And I know what works best for me is like what I ultimately have to do, but I really want everybody's insight. I want to um maybe try to go back to streaming 3 times a week at night like I used to, like which is where most people could tune in. Cuz right now it's just the Fridays and that's kind of hard for a lot of people. Um Plug my controller in here. And I want to, again, get back to like posting more regular content just with long form videos and stuff. So, anyway, I have a lot of figuring out to do. The thing that's probably most important to you guys would be what to stream next. Cause, like, yeah, I'm kind of like done with a lot of the games I was streaming. I want to generally see what you guys like to see streamed more often, like classic games. I'll probably do a few polls. Classic games, like Super Nintendo, NES, ROM hacks, that kind of stuff, PS1, or like newer games like on Steam. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go more old school because that's what this channel is all about. But anyway, that's kind of the stuff I've been thinking about lately. So I've got my MUVR pulled up on the other screen. Let's go ahead and take that now. I didn't even get a chance to test my stupid NVIDIA to see if it's working because we know that always gives me problems. But we'll see what it does. Looking like it's doing a good job. Yay. All right. And we've got dark cloud here. Oh, it's got the cover's glitching on us. Let's fix that, shall we? Not custom case, it's dark cloud. There we go. Such a fun game. Let's leave the box up here so we can see it a little bit better. Thusly. Actually, now it's going to fall off the table. Put the disc back in. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Now, let's see. Actually, let me move my browser off of this screen here. You guys don't have to look at all that junk. Gonna be a quiet stream. I might even cut it off a little bit early, just again because I'm kind of in the last sort of phase of summer before I jump hard back into streaming. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if anybody turns up, and Tyler's here, which is all that matters. I am gonna have to sneak away in a sec and get my lunch because again I was behind and didn't realize not gonna have time to eat. Kit, what's going on, Kit? Hey, Imaginator, a solar eclipse is about to happen? What? Really? I didn't know this. Where are you located? What state are you located in? I wonder if it'll cross over my state, which is Utah. Feel free, man. I'm just chilling, getting some work done, says Tyler. Dude, that's awesome. And I forget, Tyler, do you work from home? I think you've told me before what you do, but just curious. Oh, you're in the UK. It will be in the US, in Utah, I think. Really? Can we Google this real quick? Getting dark. Oh, dang, like right now. Solar eclipse. What month is it? August 26th. A total solar eclipse occurs on August 12th. You're right, today, 2026, carving a path of totality across Greenland, Iceland, northern Spain, Portugal, and parts of Russia. Millions more across North America, Europe, and northern Africa will witness a partial eclipse. Okay. I had no clue. That's kind of cool. How about Utah? We're asking AI. Says no, Utah will not be able to see the solar eclipse today. Because the path of eclipse is positioned too far north and east, the partial viewing zone strictly covers Alaska, Canada, and the northeastern United States before moving across the Atlantic Ocean. Gotcha. Well, that's pretty cool, dude. I do. I work from home in IT, says Tyler. Okay. Nice. I need to update the Discord channel, by the way, on the game I've been working on for work. It is pretty rad. It's good. Development's going really well. I'm starting to see cutscenes be built out by the programmers of stuff that I wrote. It's so surreal. I was like, I've never imagined that I would be in this position to see pre-rendered cutscenes of stuff that I came up with. It's wild. But the most exciting thing about the development right now is there's a new internal demo. So unfortunately, nothing you guys will be able to see, but a new internal demo due out next Friday, I think, a week from this Friday. And they're going to distribute it internally via Steam. So I'm like, ooh, I can play it remotely if I stream my Steam account to my devices. Like, I can play this game that I'm working on remotely on it. Oh, it's just going to be crazy, dude, to see it. Anyway, that's kind of where we're at with that. Okay, Dark Cloud. Let's focus on the game we're playing, shall we? I've got these dudes, but I don't think they have a house yet. Boombuku. What? Where did that come from? And Kululu. Oh my gosh, I didn't even try to put them on here, I guess. Well, there you go. Boombuku's house. Where's that? I must have totally missed that last time. This is not his. Yeah, that's Pow's house. I think I put it over here somewhere. Right here. Boombuku's house. I need to step away from all windows, says Kit. Imagine, pun intended. I see what you did there. Oh, I kind of thought they were real animals. That's a disappointment. Huh? What? Who are you? Let's see, you're called Imaginator? A strange name, it is true. And if you've got nothing to talk about, don't waste my time. Well, I want to see what you need, you little jerk. Don't forget the upstairs cabin. That's my room. I'll think about it. punk. Where's his bro or the other person? Outside, I guess. Kit, you been working on any new music or something lately? I know that's kind of your jam. No pun intended. What have you been up to lately? That's got to be the other punk right there. This game has a draw distance of like 15 feet. Yeah. Little kid. What do you need? Nighttime scary without a torch. All right, I think I have both of those things. There's the torch. There's the cabin. They just need a sign, I guess. Let me know how volume is, if volume balance is okay. Looks like we just needed a sign for them is all. No treasure? You guys are the worst. What am I helping you for? Yeah, I have, says Kit. Recently made a Sonic Boom Sonic CD remix. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, so that was not super helpful, but at least we got more stuff built out. I only have a water wheel left, and I don't think anything supports that right now. I do have more bridges, which I don't need. Okay. That ought to do it. My AYN Thor is close, man. My new emulator machine is coming soon, hopefully. I haven't got a shipment email yet, but it's been... Today actually marks day... Let's see. 55. Today marks day 57 for me since I ordered it. Typically around day 60, you get a shipment email. So I'm praying that it comes soon. And the reason I bring that up is, sorry, Kit, you mentioned Sonic stuff. And you are Sonic. Look at your profile picture. You are Sonic. I'm going to play for the first time the Sonic Adventure games on the Dreamcast, which I've never played before. So I'm excited to try those once the Thor comes. Okay, I'm going to step away for 1 minute. I just need to go grab my lunch, and I'll be right back. I know you guys are here on this channel to watch me stuff my face live on TV. That's why I'm here. So let me step away. Turn this all the way down. I'll be right back in just a jiffy, you guys. BRB. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Turn the volume back up. I'll try not to chew in you guys' ears very much. I'm eating soft things, steak bites. So they shouldn't be too loud or crunchy. That's ASMR, right? That's all. I just call this video ASMR and it makes it okay to eat in front of people. Normally I don't like to do this, and normally I don't, I promise. But, you know. lost track of time today. Maybe I'll show you guys what I was working on here in a minute. Which made me lose track of time. It's getting darker, says Kit. Dude, that's so cool. Eclipses are wild. There are a couple pretty significant ones here in the last, 7 years ago, I think. Okay. Let's go. I think this will be the last time I stream this game. But yeah, I need to get on the Discord and start figuring out with people what they like. I mean, maybe I can find a time, or I can just stream and just chill with people for 2 hours. Like, as people come in and out, I won't be really playing the game. I'll just walk right into the poison cloud. I'll just kind of be talking and just pick people's brains on what they want. Because that's what I need to know. That was so dumb of me. I just walked right friggin' into the cloud. The dark cloud. Haha, see what I did? Where do I position my food here? There we go. Dude, steak is so good. Homegirl here is gonna die pretty soon from this stupid poison. I don't have any antidotes. Might as well switch up my character. Oh yeah, I just got my new sword. That's right. I think it's tough. Yeah, these guys suck too. Hold still, you punk. After this, another one won't happen for 50 years? Really? It says I'm gonna put on final hours from Majora's Mask during the eclipse. Yes, that's awesome. That's a great idea. Oh crap, I'm about to die. There we go. I gotta watch that. She almost died without me even knowing. Stuff my face with more steak. River. Good. I've needed more rivers. Laundry. I think somebody did need that, right? Watermill 1. I don't think I've seen a floating leaf in these forest dungeons yet to get to the special areas. Is that weird? I figure I should have by now. There's ponds down here, so we're going this way first. Huh? I just dropped past the treasure box. You're gonna get an N64 soon? Nice. So you just like buying it from a retro store or something? Hold up. Let's kill this punk first. Ooh! Killed her, bro! Garbage is nearly destroyed. Wait. What? It forces you out? That's stupid. I didn't know that. That's never happened before. I thought you could just let her die and resurrect her in town. I need to go buy 800 potions. Or, antidotes, I mean. I have a store named Kex. CEX. Their games are cheap, like Sonic Jam for Saturn is 35 pounds. Okay, that's not bad. I do have Sonic Jam ready to load onto my aforementioned AYM Thor as well. Never played it, but I'm excited to. Now, does Garbage stay dead? I can't remember. Now, she resurrected. Also, did I keep the pieces Yeah, I did. No, I only kept one. Cow's house is done, which is over here. Nope, that's Pow. Here. Okay. What have y'all been playing recently, anyway? Any good games you guys have been playing lately? I've been going through Resident Evil 4 Remake VR again, which is so good. Oh yeah, he's gonna play me a song. Oh, it's you. The house is back now, and finally I can sing again. Thanks to you. Will you listen to something of mine? Sure. Better give me something, though. Here I go. The song's titled Legendary Hunter. Fudo, mighty Fudo. Do I have to sing this? Will find his prey. The legendary hunter we all admire. No fierce bear's claw. Nor white tiger's fang will ever douse his raging fire. He's not going to play like Enter Sandman or something for me? How do you like it? It's an original piece. The Legendary Hunter. It's a tribute to Fudo. Cool, isn't it? Cool. Sure. Thank you. This song shows Fudo's charisma, or shall I say his power of prominence. I think it's expressed well in the song. Only Fudo fans like myself could write it. Dog, you better give me something. Been 5 years since he left. He was awesome. Really amazing. He was the hero of our village. There he is. He's the father of the character we're gonna get, right? No one could beat Fudo. He was invincible. Back then, the villagers were attacked by a fearful monster called White Tiger. White Tiger! Sounds like an 80s band. Many hunters lost their lives fighting the White Tiger, but Fudo, he killed that very White Tiger in one blow. His power was tremendous. Sonic Jam isn't even emulation for Genesis games. Sega fully recreated the games for the hardware. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was just a port, like a collection. Ported over. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Been playing Mario Maker 1 online with my modded Wii U. Using Pretendo. That's awesome. I just got a Pretendo account, actually. Again, in anticipation for my Thor to get here. Also been playing some Sonic Adventure 2 and Ocarina of Time PC port. Dude, good selections. Fudo was killed by a monster called Killer Snake. I bet that's going to be the boss of this area. They said, though injured, he still fought the killer snake and died bravely. But I don't believe that. Fudo is too strong. I'm sure he's still alive somewhere. Oh, offline. You meant offline. Yeah, you're right. He's probably still alive. Sorry, this is a treasure of mine. I can't give you this. Just a minute. Take this ocarina. A flute I made myself. It has good sound to it. It literally is like an ocarina. Odd tone flute. But it sounds like a mouse. Don't play it in strange places or you'll attract snakes. You have to play it to, like, summon the boss. Can I sell it? Okay, interesting. Now, let's get my freaking crap together here. She needs a repair. One more enemy from her, and I would have leveled up her weapon. Gosh dang it. Why'd I have to die? Yeah, no online on Mario Maker. Doesn't feel like the game as the levels are the funnest part other than making them. Yeah. Dude, Mario Maker on Wii U was peak. That was so fun. Can I shop here? I need a bunch of these. And antidotes. Need a bunch of those. Repair powder. A couple more of those. And now let's sell a couple things that I have. Escape powder. I can sell that. Excuse me. So he won't let me sell the ocarina I just got. Let's see. Oh, is this what I drop in the river in the dungeon, I wonder? To get the leaf boat or whatever that I need to go to the secret area? It's gotta be. Okay. Yeah, a Zelda Maker or a 3D Mario Maker would be so cool. Oh my gosh. Customization and like building things, level editors, character customization, all that kind of stuff. Cosmetic customization in games, like all that is like my favorite part of games. Mario Maker 2, I know, allowed you to build an actual full game with like the world maps and everything. And I built an 8-world full Mario Maker 2 game. Each world is a different Mario aesthetic. It was pretty good. I think it was pretty fun. Tried to make the levels really well-rounded and polished and unique. Like, imagine making your own Odyssey Kingdom, right? That'd be so cool. I wouldn't put it past them. Can you imagine on Switch 2 with mouse controls? Like, building that? That would be amazing. That would be a day one purchase for sure. So dumb that I walked right into the poison cloud and that killed her. Okay, let's blast through this, shall we? Yeah, again, I don't think this has ever happened before, so... I'm not sure what happens to the dungeon after we escape from it, but if it saved the enemies I killed or what. It definitely doesn't retain the same map because everything's different now. That should level up the weapon. Yep. Bandit slingshot +1's ABS is full. Let's upgrade it, baby. Things. Get it stronger. Okay. Put the thing on the thing. Mustache key. Got more rivers. I definitely need. Yeah. I bet I gotta give my other dude a chance to fight something, even though her slingshot is like the best weapon in the game. He's gotta get experience too. Let's guess the trap. It's gonna be poison. Haha, I was right. Nice. Another new slingshot. Okay. Bone slingshot. I want to say did I have that one before? Oh, that thing is weak sauce. Super weak. It's pretty fast, but wow, that thing sucks. Oh yeah, I need to give her more elements. Let's see here. Everything is low except wind for her, so let's put fire and ice, which is an amazing 80s movie, by the way. It feels lonely in this chat. Yeah, it's been a little lonely in the channel lately. That's not anybody's fault. Summer's busy. You know, I've been busy, it's mainly my fault for not being as active on the channel. And so things kind of wane, so that's kind of on me. But I was just saying, I think right before you popped in, Kit, that I'm hoping to sort of give the channel a shot in the arm now that my kids are back in school as of today, which I'm so excited for. I can get some more stuff done. I can be more productive. I can probably stream more often. So I'm hoping that's the case. And get this chat rocking and rolling again. Okay. My lunch is done. I'm done eating. I promise. Pistachio. Oh, that was good. More river. This is great. I think that's the third river I've gotten, which I really need. Oh, that's right. I forgot her current weapon can steal items from enemies. We'll get some water. Slingshot is pretty OP. I love it. We need Homeboy to get this. His sword is pretty awesome. How's it doing on leveling up? It's pretty far still. Okay. Oh, there was a pond. Why'd I waste that water? I didn't see there was a pond here. Oh, one shot. He is so strong. Gonna sell that. Wait, antidote amulet. What do those do? Defense against enemies' poison attack will rip after extensive. Okay. So preventative stuff. Let's put bread and water in our quick slots. I need to buy more bread. Again, once I get the AY and Thor, I think I'm gonna transfer my save file from this that I've been doing and continue it on that. That'd be really fun. More river. Holy monkey. Am I even gonna be able to fit all that river? More river. It's like the 7th one I've gotten. All right, that's fine. That's cool because I felt like I wanted more rivers on the first town. Sitting on my leg for too long, my busted leg. I shouldn't have been doing that. Not stepping on the trap. Those are the worst. One shot. I should be killing the mushroom guys with my other dude, but oh well. The last item I get shows where everything is. Don't need that anymore. All right, we cleared this floor. I guess there's one more room down here. Oh, I almost ran into the trap. Okay, that's it. Fly out of here. Gosh, almost went right over the trap again. Bronze feather finally broke. I was just wondering when that was going to happen. That thing lasted forever. Sick. Okay, he wants the nut. Yep. Lucky guess. I'm recreating World 1 through 4 from the original Super Mario Bros. In Mario Maker. Cool. I have a game party every year that I do with all the homies at my house. And that sounded weird. I do a game party at my house with all the bros, with all the homies every year. And I always have like different challenges and different prizes to win and stuff. And usually for a couple of years in a row, I did Mario Maker challenges where I would rebuild some of the original levels from the original one like you're doing. But instead of the flag at the end, there was a pipe going into the second floor, which is, again, the same level, but after they beat it the first time, it's, like, insane. Like, super crazy and hard to get through. And it was who could clear it in the best time, or at all, would win the prize. Okay, we didn't really get any new items there, but I got a crap ton of rivers. And I got this water well too, I guess. Water mill, I should say. That's where my wheel goes, which is good. Does it go on a river? It won't let me place it. It's gotta have to go. It's gotta go in a river, right? It would have to. Yeah, there you go. That's kind of cool. Let's put it right here. And now we loot it for all it's worth. Well, there's actually no way in. I thought you could go in there. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Now. River. I have 30 blocks of river to place. I had to make some stairs into 1-4 as the starting point as too many blocks. Already done 1-1, 1-2, and 1-3. That's super cool. That's way fun. Okay, just like the owl wanted, he's got bridges everywhere. Or he's surrounded by water is what he wanted. Now I can finally use all these bridges I've got. There we go. Still more river. I'm going to continue this guy. Yeah. Cutting right through town, all cozy like. That's pretty cool. I'm going to have to rearrange some people's stuff. Put that right there. See if I can connect these two rivers. Probably not. Yeah, there we go. Nice. I've got so many rivers still. Let's do... Move this over here. Move this punk's house. I don't know. Somewhere else. Where'd it go? Guess I'll leave it there. See if the river can connect through that way. We've got 14 blocks still left. That's got to be all the rivers left in the dungeon, right? Connected the whole river, I think, through the whole town. Nice. Maybe it goes up to this pond. Can I do that? No. I still have 5 more to place. I don't think we need any more than that. Ooh, make a little island. That's cool. Kind of put some character to some of this river. There we go. Okay. Being way too particular about this. Oh, the owl wanted to be completely surrounded, so he's got... That's my 9% there that it showed. That's the only thing I have fulfilled is his desire. I use YouTube videos as a reference and make it in the Super Mario Brothers style, then put it in the Super Mario Bros. U style, make it seem like a remake Nintendo would have done. That's cool. That's the same thing I did when I recreated the levels. I would just pull up a YouTube video and count the blocks. Like literally count how many blocks between this pipe and this pipe, etc. Pretty sure I still have all those levels saved on my Wii U. Of course, since the Switch came out, my kids kind of took over the Wii U, and they may have deleted stuff because they were small back then. What absolutely shocks me, though, is that we haven't seen a Super Mario or a Super... what am I saying? We haven't seen a Switch 2 edition of Mario Maker 2 yet. How is that possible? Like, supporting mouse controls? Like, that's an obvious upgrade. Like, what on earth are they doing? I thought for sure we'd see that by now. Let's get some bread. Actually, we'll buy some cheese instead. There we go. All right. It is just about 1 o'clock. We're about halfway through the stream. But I might call it early, like I said. We got some other stuff to do today with it being the first day my kids back in school. Doing a lot of fun stuff. And got a lot of stuff to figure out for the channel. I promise we'll be more consistent very soon. So yeah, maybe we'll do one more dungeon run and see where we end up. I'm gonna see if I can move this punk's house. Can I not put it there? Let's move this tree. So we can throw down the Baron's house right here. That's just the well. That needs to be rotated. There we go. The mushroom house. Put right there. I wish this game would have gotten more sequels. Like, they would have kept evolving on this core concept. It's really fun. It really is. Only problem is the lava, as I can't raise it. Oh, right. Oh, that's true, huh? Do we need repairs? Weapon repairs? He does. Koan's weapon's still struggling. Hers is about halfway. All right, one more dungeon run, and we will call it good for today's stream. Stay tuned to the Discord for more discussion on channel stuff. So we're gonna get this party started again. Looks like this is not a real floor. Duel. Oh, the snake. I remember this. Oh, but I'm pretty sure there's a snake duel later. Nice. Like Renzoku can on Final Fantasy VIII. Excellent. A present from the fairies of Terra. Acquired Aquamarine. How is my stuff here? Okay, he's good. And I know she's good. Who do I get out of here? Oh. Gotta put the aquamarine there. Looks like a switch for the door. Seems like smashing it with something would activate it. Oh. You gotta get the hammer boy in here. Okay. Smells like a snake. Use item. Okay, here we go. This is the snake duel maybe that I was remembering. Where's my ocarina? Nintendo should have made it so you can raise the lava. It's crazy how I know. Oh, you're the only one in here, I think. There's the snake. Let's go. I remember the promotional screenshots showing this guy. It was like, oh, that looks so cool. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Look how cool this is. Did nothing. Did he just kill and eat me? What the heck? Fight again? Temporarily leave the dungeon. It's got to be temporarily leave the dungeon, right? Because it's clearly showing me Your weapon can't fight this guy. You need the hammer, bro. It didn't, like, screw me over, did it? With health or anything? Okay. Let's go talk to Home Slice, because I know he's going to help me eventually. Let's check. I think you might be the only one hanging out, Kit. No, there's a couple people watching. Couple people. We appreciate you guys. Even if you're just lurkers, I very much appreciate you. Ooh, gourd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she has 4. Let's give her the gold. The gold. I wonder if I should have saved that for the new kid when he joins me. His water levels are probably gonna suck. I don't know. He is a big boy, so maybe he'll be okay.
You don't give up, do you? What do you want?
Using the stylus, I don't use my finger. Yeah, that's a must for sure. That's the one thing for the Wii U that is better than Mario Maker 1 is better than Mario Maker 2 in the input sense, right? Because the Switch screen just doesn't feel right with touch controls. It just doesn't. The Wii U's felt awesome.
I lost my hunter's earrings. Have you seen them? You can understand the forest fairies when you wear them. I use them to talk to Treant. I don't really need to, though. I've already mastered their language. Oh, I wonder if Treant is still all dried up. You want to see Treant?
That's why we got so many rivers. I forgot that the main objective was to connect all the rivers. I totally forgot about that.
Check it out at the huge hole deep in the village.
That's right. I completely forgot that that's what I was supposed to do. So before I jumped into this dungeon, I definitely should have done that quest. He is over here. Right? Oh yeah, right here. Go see the Deku tree, basically. Treasure, I see. Beast Buster, nice. The fairy treant is dried up. Water could possibly revive it. I did do that. Am I missing something here? Because we definitely have enough river units to connect. Did I not connect somewhere? Oh, this probably needs to connect to this. Can it though? Let's try. Let's remove all my spare river pieces that I just put randomly everywhere. Remove. Remove. Stop. Stop. Remove. Okay. And now we're going to place the rivers. Probably have to move some buildings here. Yeah. You move this dummy's house somewhere else. Put it here. Does it fit? Probably doesn't fit. Okay. Now we throw down the rivers. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it doesn't connect. Oh, it has to connect to here? Is that why? This is weird. Remove, remove. Let's remove the bridge. There we go. That's got to be it, right? Because now it connects all the way to the pool. And it goes all the way down the tree. That has to be it. There we go. Okay. I put arrows in the level to point where the actual level is as there's stairs. Oh. Wait, what is happening? Little goblins? They're opening the dam? Who are these guys? Thanks, buddies. The forest is alive again. All right. All right, all right, all right. Now, the Deku tree should be alive. There we go. Huh? Ooh, thing is hideous. It's like a slug. That's terrible. Nightmare fuel. Like something out of the never-ending story or something. Morla, the ancient one. It's gibberish. Use an item. We do have the kid's earring right here. Oh, there's 2 more treasure boxes too. This thing is nightmare fuel. So tell me now, little one, is it you who saved me? Yes. Oh, good heavens, so it was you. Thank you, thanks so much. Let me reward you with something then, little one. Shoo! He sneezed on you. There you go, please accept it. Oh, look at that sword. This is what all hunters long for. It's a rare legendary item, the serpent sword. That's gonna kill our snake. Dude, that's sick. It better be strong. This sword never breaks, not until accomplished its mission. That's it. Oh, it's just a key item, okay. But once the mission is over, it's a breakable sword like any other. Oh, I can still use it, okay. It's a rare item. Take care of it, little one. Nice. Now we can murder the snake. Give homeboy his earrings back. What can I do for you, little one? I see. So you want to delve the deep pools of my knowledge, eh? So where shall I start? How do I reach the Moon People's village? Who's that guy living up on the tree? What? The village of the Moon People? Yes, I know it well. There's nothing that I don't know about. Brown Boo Village, that's what it's called. It's at the far end of the woods. But you'll have to use your head a bit if you want to get in. Understand what I mean? Understand what I mean? I think that's what he's saying. Another gourd. Fruit of Eden. Yeah, it's boosting me for my new character and Beast Buster. Let's go get Home Slice to join my party. Give him his earrings back. Then we can go kill the snake. This just got real exciting. Now, what does my sword look like? Snake, the serpent sword. Not super strong, to be honest, but I do want to level it up so I can put its power into the sacks. Serpent sword looks way cooler. Yeah, I'd want to break down the serpent sword, actually. But he said it can't break until I accomplish the mission. So do I go in and grind the crap out of this thing without using powders? Can I work the system that way? So that way it's level 5 by the time I kill the snake. And then I can just immediately break it down and put it into the sacks. Sarah, hey, how's it going? Been into the stream for the first time and I see... That's exactly what it looks like. That is hilarious with the eyeballs in the tree. I was saying it looks like Morla, the ancient one from the never-ending story. Friggin' nightmare fuel. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. Black Duck, he's back. What's up, Black Duck? I was just saying to everybody kind of throughout the early parts of the stream, Now that my kids are back in school as of today, I'm so excited for that. The channel is going to get going again. I'm going to have more content coming out more consistently. Streaming is going to get more consistent and more easy to for everybody to attend, if you want to, of course. And the schedule is going to get revamped again now that I actually have capacity to stream. Hopefully on Monday nights again. We can do our Monday night sleepovers, our Friday night sleepovers, maybe even Wednesday nights. We'll see. We'll see. Guess who reads the Japanese audiobook version of Neverending Story? Shinji Ikari. Is it called Shinji Ikari? Or is that the person that does it? I'm guessing you're talking about yourself. Shinji Ikari. Dude, that's sick. No. Guess who reads the Japanese audiobook version of Neverending Story? Oh, the voice actor is Ikari Shinji. I'm like, from Evangelion. I'm like, that doesn't sound like the title of the book. I'm blessed, says Sarah. Game looks interesting. Looks like a blend of Final Fantasy and Zelda, knowing nothing about it. Yeah, it's really interesting. This was promoted. I remember me and Raziel actually growing up when the PS2 was about to come out. It's sort of the end of the PS1 era. I was a huge subscriber to PlayStation Magazine, PSM. Rest in peace, PSM. Great magazine, a dead publication. But this game was being promoted as the Zelda killer. I mean, the cover art is awesome, right? Like, turn the light on real quick. Like, it looked so cool. And I remember renting it and thinking this was really, really neat. It was like, is this going to be PlayStation's Zelda killer? Obviously, that is not what it is because nobody knows what this game is. But it is really, really good. It is really fun. Very unique. Fun battle system, great, cute aesthetic. Really interesting randomized dungeons, and you have to rebuild the world from scratch. You kind of dungeon dive one level at a time and collect parts of the world, and then you can rebuild it sort of like a SimCity light to put the buildings where you want them to go and stuff like that. It's pretty neat. Turn the light out again so you guys can actually see the telly. Okay. So, Shinji and Bastion are similar characters. I'm not lonely anymore, says Kit. I know we have more friends in here. Dark Cloud is awesome, but I wouldn't compare it to Zelda. Yeah, not at all. Not even a little bit. Very neat, says Sarah. What's new with you, Sarah? You aren't you doing a road trip or something sometime soon? Is that what I heard? Am I crazy? Um, also, have you been working on any new art? For my birthday, Black Duck says, I got a big Sharp TV like that, an illusion of Gaia. I was like, I'm pretty sure you meant Illusion of Gaia. But I would definitely play a game called Illusion of Girl. For sure, I would play that. For my birthday, I got a big Sharp TV like that, an Illusion of Gaia when I was like 13. That's awesome. I thought you were saying just recently for your birthday you got that. I'm like, that's sick. I actually want to do a little thrift shopping for a CRT TV for my old systems. I think that'd be really neat. I don't collect old systems or anything, but I do have my PS2 and PS1, and the games just look like trash on an HDTV.
You don't give up, do you? What do you want?
Here's your stupid earring back.
Killer snake? That thing really exists?
Is that a typo?
Did it really get my paw? Never mind. You would know anyway.
Here's your dumb earring back. Or did it consume it when I used it at the Deku tree? I have 2 gourds? That's right, I got those in the chests out front, didn't I? Dude, it's not gonna let me give his earrings back, I guess. Sorry. Sorry, dude. I broke them, I guess. Maybe I should go. Well, I don't know if I'm patient enough to level up the serpent sword before it breaks. That'll take forever. Gosh, is it me or do I hate anti-aliasing on pixel art games? It is not just you. That is the worst. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. I think I could game the system to go back into the lower levels of the dungeon and level the crap out of the serpent sword because it can't break right now. But that would take a long time to get it up to level 5, which is the level it needs to be out to break down and combine into this sword. I'll just do the story. I'll just do the story. Get on with it. Yeah, middle of September with the family. That's soon. That's like a month away. Excited for that. And yeah, I've been drawing quite a bit recently. I have several drawings I did last month of people's OCs for an art gifting event in July. That's right. I remember you telling me about that. That sounds awesome. Kid looks like a human brownie Hammerhood from the Dragon Quest games. That's true. And, says Sarah, in the middle of drawing another original character concept sheet for fun. That's so cool. You need to get into the conceptual artist industry, whether it's for films or games or something, probably games. Sega does it so much with their Genesis games, the anti-aliasing, that is. Even in Sonic Origins, there's anti-aliasing. Yeah, it's yucky. Just anytime we talk about old games, I'm just so excited to get my AYN Thor. It should be coming soon. All right, let's do the story part. Let's kill the snake. Do I have to equip the weapon? Same thing. Smoothing. Just Guessing I have to equip the serpent sword. Now we can do the duel here, not get destroyed. They are Ocarina, Okino Ocarina o Hiko. Yeah, this guy was a big part of the promotional material. That screenshot right there was, I think it's even on the back of the box, if I remember right. Benzokuken. I like these unique duels. This is not the normal battle system, but these duels come up once in a while in the game, and they're really cool. Yeah! Oh, dang. Chopped him in half. Hardcore. Serpent Sword has completed its mission. It is now an evolvable sword. Oh, so it wouldn't even have let me level it up before I did this part. Okay, that's fair. Bone pendant acquired. What is that? That sword looks way cooler than my other one. Let's equip this again. What is a bone necklace? What does that do? Oh, a pendant worn by Fudo. Oh, you give this back to Homeboy, and it's his father's memento, and then he'll join the party. Gotcha. How have you been? Says Sarah. I've been really good. Summer has been so busy. I had 3 camp trips, one of which was a week long at a youth camp. I was like an advisor at a youth camp, for my church, like a girls' youth camp. So that was fun. My daughter was there and stuff, but. And then we had another church camp, and then I had a personal camp with my family, and I'm going on a camp with some bros next month to a really cool place in the middle of the Utah desert. Kids have just been, me and my kids have been playing Final Fantasy VII OG for their first time, and they're loving it. We're almost at the end. Gosh, I've just been so busy. All the kids have things to do. My daughter's involved in, well, actually, all 3 of them are involved in theater stuff. My youngest is involved in dance and ballet. And, so that's driving them all around and then trying to do my own work throughout the days. I was given some pretty exciting updates earlier in the stream about the game I'm working on. Coming along really great. They're starting to build the cutscenes out for sections of the story that I wrote, which is so bizarre to see like these previs, early versions of these cutscenes being staged out, and I'm like, I came up with this scene. It's so wild. It's so wild. So yeah, I'm doing really great. Now that the kids are in school, though, even better. Get my quiet house back. Kit says, I have a laptop in the back of my TV I use as a gaming system to connect via HDMI. Oh, that's a cool idea. Forgot about these QuickTime events, says Black Duck. Yeah, they're really fun. I like them. I remember them being so hard, but that was probably just because I was a kid. They're like not hard at all. Now, how the heck do I get out of here? Because I need the hammer boy to hit that door open. Can I just escape? I can't remember. Leave dungeon. There we go. Every time I hear QuickTime events, I think of Sonic Unleashed. That's awesome, says Sarah. I bet that's magical to watch unfold. It really is. I wish I could show you guys so much. But I can't. I would get fired. Don't let them play the Pixel remaster of Final Fantasy VI, please. Really? You didn't like the Pixel remaster? You know, I've heard a lot of people, like, didn't love how it looked. I didn't mind it. I can definitely understand where people are like, this is not my FF6. I get it. But I actually quite enjoyed the Pixel remaster, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Somebody's at my door. Could be there. Hold on. I'm just gonna peek through my little spy hole. My day's supposed to be quiet. My kids are gone. There's not supposed to be friends coming over. One sec. Okay. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic. Give you guys a heart attack. Yeah, one of my kids' friends. Like, can they play? I'm like, they're at school, dog. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Kit says, when I'm older and I have kids, I am not giving them a phone. I'm giving them a PS2. Yes, sir. Yeah, me and my wife are not a fan of, like, hey, you're old enough to talk. Here's a device. But middle school is kind of the year that we have to, because we need to be able to keep track of where they're at. They need to be able to call us. So my youngest just went into middle school today for the first time. So probably have to, we're looking down the barrel of that gun, getting her a phone. You don't give up, do you? What do you want? Okay, maybe I'll give my kids a phone, but I'll only put a calling app and that's it. Just calling. Yeah, that's pretty much what we do with my kids. There's pretty cool apps that you can get now where you can regulate everything. You can be like, this app, unlimited use. This app, 1 hour a day. This app is completely blocked. So it's pretty nice. The old school Nokia. Can't go wrong. That thing will survive World War III.
Wait, this is my paws. Where did you get it? What?
So he is dead.
Ugh. Pa.
Is he wearing the tiger's hide that he killed? That one from the legend?
Theodore, how have you been? Dad, where the heck have you been? I thought you were dead.
I am. I'm sorry, Theodore. Forgive me for having suddenly left you all alone. I was eaten. I am no longer of this world. I am a spirit now.
No, you're lying.
Shut up. It's the truth. I'm improving a little bit.
Before I died, I put a message for you into a pendant. The father you see is that message. Listen carefully, Theodore.
How is he talking back and forth then?
The evil force that attacked this village is now devouring the entire world. With your allies, you must stop it. If you are really my son, then show me. Honor me and all hunters through your courage in battle. No, no way. Everybody in the village left you to die. I ain't gonna help those cowards. Shut up!
He doesn't say that.
You misunderstood them. You misunderstand them. I was not betrayed by my fellow villagers. As you know, I was said to be the best hunter in the village. I killed even that brutal white tiger in one blow.
Yeah, so he is wearing that tiger. You can't block channels on YouTube, sadly. Just hide from recommended. Yeah, YouTube's a problem. as I always say, and it's stolen from another person, but you can't regulate everything for your kids, so it's easier to just teach them correct principles and let them govern themselves. Teach them correct principles and let them govern themselves. But my body was being gradually weakened by an illness. Coughing blood in that? And I realized I had very little time left for myself. I was a prideful hunter. My pride would not allow me to die of illness. I wanted to die in battle as a hunter should. One day I went into the woods where the fearful killer snake dwelt, taking with me several villagers. I thought the powerful killer snake would be a perfect opponent to end my career as a hunter. But deep inside, I wanted to die in this battle. That very hunt was my plan, to end my life with pride. Thus I challenged the killer snake to a reckless fight. I of course fought my best, but it was obvious I was not a match for the killer snake with my body weakened by illness. In the end, the killer snake got me and started to squeeze me slowly. As soon as I saw my fading flame of life start to flicker away, it was what I had wished for. I chose to die with bravery. The villagers that were with me left quietly. I still remember the sadness in their eyes. They probably all knew. Knowing it all, they stayed to see it through to the end. That is still kind of weird, though. I'd probably also enable texting, but only certain numbers, says Kit. Yeah, you can do that. It's the new Disney Marvel hero, White Tiger. White Tiger! He would definitely exist in the 80s. They still to this day speak of me as the strongest hunter that ever was. You call them cowards, Theodore. But they kept the truth hidden out of respect for me.
But why? Why did you do that?
Theodore, one day you'll understand. I'm a hunter. I want you to die a hunter, not an invalid. And you're also a hunter. Go fight, Theodore. Join with other warriors and fight evil. Be a greater man than me. Where's their mom? Where's his mom? Theodore, I'm always with you. See ya. Samsung has a thing called Samsung Kids where you can add only certain apps. And they have a phone and text app where you can add contacts. I've heard of that. We kind of looked into all the different options when we first got our kids' phones.
I hate you. I hate you, Pa.
It's me.
What are you looking at? Me saving the world? Not likely, but I want to give it a shot anyway. Not for the villagers or for Dad, but for me. I'll fight for me.
Oh my gosh. His voice. That's so Japanese.
I'll become Theodore, mighty hunter of legend.
New ally.
Call me whenever you're in trouble. I'll do better than you.
Yeah, I don't think so. Who knows if they're nice? Treasure check up here. I'll add emulation apps. Yes, sirree. Just because my Thor is coming, I sold my son my beloved Miu Mini Plus, which I know I'm always ranting about how awesome it is, which it is awesome. But yeah, I was like, I don't need it anymore. I've got the Thor now, or I will soon. Pocket acquired? What is that? A ton of treasure in here I missed. Allows carrying of more items. Nice. You can now carry 70 items. That hasn't really been a problem for me. Gourd-wise, oh, he's terrible. Yeah, let's give him both of these. He has 4. He has 5, and he has 5. I guess we can get them all 5. And then he has 100 HP, 100. Oh, he needs this Fruit of Eden. Little biblical reference there. I'm going to give the second one to the cat, to Garbage, because I use her all the time. All right, we're in business. Let's go sell some stuff. If they're bad, I will remove those emulation apps until they are good. This is a good plan. I just gave my kid my 3DS with an R4. Dude, that is nostalgic. I was in the R4 slash mine was actually the M3, which I believe came before the R4. But I wanna say I had an R4 as well. I remember getting both. Maybe my little brother had the R4, I had the M3. Anyway, same thing, right? With a little micro SD card in it. I had mine on the DS, the original DS Lite is what I went crazy on with, I was so into the emulation pirating scene in the DS days, it was ridiculous. I had, like, every day I would check what came out, what new games would come out on DS for US and Japan and just grab it. I'd just grab everything and put it on my M3. Those were crazy times. I didn't know they had a is the R4 in your son's 3DS for, or your kid, I don't know if it's a son or a daughter, is it just for DS games, or is there some kind of, R4 for 3DS ROMs? I didn't think there was. It would make sense if there was. They're not that complicated to emulate. But that is pretty neat. I bet that was an awesome present. Sell things. Okay, good there. I'd give my future kids a DSi or maybe a PS Vita if I'm nice. 3DS DS. It came out like 2 years ago, I think. Oh, that's freaking awesome. I wish I would have known about that, but you know, my Thor solves all my DS 3DS needs, of course, but that's wicked. I would totally, if the Thor didn't exist, I would totally get that for my 3DS because my new 3DS XL I absolutely adore, but it is getting a little, not old, but like, I mean, it is old, but it's getting a little on the worn side. Some of like the D-pad button is getting a little sticky. I need to like somehow clean it out, but I haven't bothered, so I don't know. Pretty epic though, guys. Pretty epic. So maybe I'll show you real quick. Let's take a 5-second break. I want to show Black Duck and everybody, but since we're talking about it with Black Duck right now, I'll show you what I was working on right before the stream and why I lost track of time for the stream. That is, I know you can still hear the music, but let me pause the game here. Turn the song down. I guess that's nice ambient music, but let me show you what I've been working on here this morning. So basically, I mean, it's not that complicated. It's a very simple project, but the Thor is designed, if you're unaware, like a 3DS. It's the new emulation machine on the market, dual screen, clamshell design. It looks just like a 3DS basically, but it's an Android-based device. And of course, you can pay a bajillion dollars on Etsy to get, you know, custom shells and stuff for it and custom grips for it. I just bought the regular like TPU grip. It's just sort of a transparent, clear, like rubbery sort of plastic that goes over the front and bottom, the top and bottom of it. And I was like, "Hey, I can make my own custom shells, right? Like my own custom, like, yeah, I guess they're called shells, right? Plates. That's what they were called, plate covers or whatever. Because I'm just gonna be a cheapskate, make them like on PowerPoint, print them out at home, cut them out, and just put them inside that plastic thing. That way, A, super cost effective. I could make 100 of them and swap them out whenever I want for basically no money. B, I don't have to commit to sticking like a sticker or a decal on my shell. I can just put it under the TPU plate and swap them out that way. So I started designing some things that I think are pretty freaking cool, actually. Let me get rid of myself here again, or my background. So I made this Secret of Mana one. That's what the front plate will look like. And I had AI make me a Secret of Mana looking AYN Thor logo that sort of matches the aesthetic of Secret of Mana. And this will be the back plate, right? So it goes over the whole thing, kind of surrounds the whole thing. So that's pretty cool. I think that'll look really nice. Uh, and I need the templates. Once I get the Thor in my hands, I'm gonna print some tests. I'll probably have to adjust my template on this a little bit and adjust these designs, but Squall and Renoa, front and back, I mean, that's kinda cool. This is one of my favorites, though. The front, just this clean white with Chrono Trigger characters, and look at this, AI generated, Chrono Trigger AYN Thor logo. It's like so cool. It's got like his bandana. It's got the Lean's pendant in the little underline here. It's got the lightning with that the Thor logo usually has, but of course, lightning is Chrono's element. So that's kind of cool. Magus's cape on the R over here. So cool. As that's true as an artist, Sarah's like, that's awesome. Very nice, she says. And I know AI makes us throw up in our mouths a little bit, but this is the kind of cheap stuff that AI is for, right? Like, I'm not going to spend hours designing something like this for something that I'm just going to print out on a piece of paper and stick inside my case. Like, AI can do that for me. This one looks super slick. Final Fantasy 1 right here. That will be a really cool front plate. And then the back has got all the Final Fantasy 1 pixelated guys right here. It would just be like on the bottom. This circle is where the fan goes. So that's kind of a cool design. I like, says Black Duck. My favorite one, other than the Chrono Trigger one, is this same Final Fantasy 1 design. It's got the hero of, or the warrior of light here and the guys on the back. But look at this logo that the AI cooked up for me. It's got the Final Fantasy text, AYN Thor. And then, just like most Final Fantasy logos, it's got the Yoshitaka Amano esque art behind it. But she's playing a DS. She's playing an AYN Thor. It's so cool. Aw, says Black Duck. So anyway, those are just some of the first things I was playing around with. And then I was like, oh crap, I got to stream in like 5 minutes. But I was kind of getting obsessive, like coming up with designs. Oh, and the Chrono Trigger has the Chrono and Isla in the speeder bike thing on the back. Just nice and kind of minimalist, you know? I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun to kind of play with this a little bit, play with this idea, see if I can actually make them look good. So anyway, that's what I was working on. Toriyama designed vehicles for the win, right? I love his stuff. For personal, I understand, says Sarah. I used AI for characters in my D&D homebrew. Ain't no one outside of the campaign is gonna see them though. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. For personal stuff, like it's super handy. It's super great. Like my board game I made, my Final Fantasy board game I've been working on for the last 6 months or so. I made some cool like AI art to just go inside the box and stuff like that. You know, I'm pretty much going to be the only person that ever sees it. I'm not selling it. That's the kind of stuff I think AI is really fun for with image generation. But if you want real human, great quality stuff, you go with somebody like Serafina in the chat, who is a professional artist and is an amazing artist. That's what you want to pay for stuff. Real quick, and then we'll jump back in. Let me actually get my background back here. Y'all can see my PJ pants. Congrats. I'm going to grab something to show you, Black Duck, from the closet here. Actually, never mind. I put it in a box. I forgot I don't have it up there anymore. But I have an Akira Toriyama art book that he has like pages and pages of just crazy vehicles and stuff that he designed. Some of them go to things like Dragon Ball and stuff. Others, they're just sketches that he did of like vehicles, and they're really cool. But that is in a box, and that'll take me a sec to get to. So we'll forget about it for now. AI might be good for concept art, but if I made something I intended to sell, I probably would get a real artist. Exactly. Exactly. I sent 3 messages. Could you look at those, please? Oh, up above or in the Discord? Oh, no, I missed those. Sorry. Thanks, Kit. I have 4 DSs. So I can just give one I won't use to all of my kids, all of them. They aren't having my XL. Had that since I was 6. You must be really young. I wouldn't trust them with my Sonic and PS2 collection until they're older. Don't want them snapping the disc. Yeah, for sure. I've noticed, at least with my kids, and they're pretty responsible, pretty chill kids. They're not wild and crazy. 2 girls and a boy, so the girls aren't crazy at all. But I found about the age 10 or so is when they can start really taking care of their stuff. They've had 2 DSs for a long time, since they were pretty little, and regular DSs, and they still work, they still have them, but they're, they're trashed because kids. Um, so yeah, about 10 years old, I think, is the magic age. Oh, stream crash? I got scared there for a sec. Sounds like we're good. Okay, let's keep going. That was a fun little intermission. I can't remember what got us on that sidetrack. I think it was the Thor designs, right? We started talking about DS and R4s and M3s. That's right. And then jumped into the Thor and then to the cases that I've been making. Okay, now let's test out the new character we got. I need to move this house because it's not letting me drop in here very easily. You annoying piece of crap. There we go. Stick it there. Okay. Oh, I wanted to check out Theodore's weapons. Mallet, 20 attack power. That's not great. He's got no elements whatsoever. We'll put Beast Killer on his. Can I just make this the Beast Killer sword? Whoa, there was just a massive thunder crash outside. Obviously, you guys can't hear it, but that... I thought somebody had crashed their car into my house or something. That was loud. I freaking love thunder, dude. It's my favorite. Wow, wow, wow. What does this do, anyway? Whoa, greatly boosts water monsters and anti-sky. Oh, we're putting that on for sure. We need fire on there way more than ice. So glad I didn't grow up with a phone. Literally everyone around me is glued to TikTok. Yeah, dude. Yes, indeed. That's a big thing for me. I mean, I'm just as guilty as anyone else of doom scrolling once in a while, but like, as a martial artist, I talk a lot to my students, or I used to when I taught, about environmental awareness. And everybody glued to their phones like this constantly is like, dude, you're making such a victim for yourself. You gotta be, like, put it in a Bluetooth or something if you want to listen to things or whatever, but you gotta be looking around you. Like, you're just asking for trouble. Yeah, I didn't have a phone until college age because smartphones were not a thing until about that time. I graduated high school in 2004. I'm old. I turned 41 in a few months. So cell phones were not a thing growing up. My senior year, me and my best friend would hang out and go camping a lot, and his mom would make him bring a flip phone for emergencies. And we're like, we don't want to bring this. This is annoying. We don't want to do that. We did anyway, but that was like the extent of my cell phone stuff all through high school. I just whack this. There we go. That is not what I expected his voice to sound like. Let's do one more floor run and we should be good for this stream. You're a year younger than me, says Black Duck. Okay, okay. I see you. Let me know if you need me to help through the channel fund like a walker for you or something like that. I went to an AC/DC concert when I was 16 and got my eardrums blown out. Really? Heard like a tone in my ears for a couple days after that. It's freaking awesome. Dude, AC/DC rocks. I'm glad you got the reference to my random singing. My favorite band of all time, though, is Metallica. Can't beat Metallica. Do love some AC/DC. Do love some Guns N' Roses. Do love some Megadeth. Do love some Iron Maiden. Heck yeah. But can't top Metallica, sorry. Even in their old years, I know a lot of people are like, their new stuff sucks, but nah, dude, it's awesome. I'm still spry for my age. That's good, that's good. I'm trying to be better with my health. I'm currently on a diet to eat better, but also not eat as much, right? Quantities are important, and I'm trying to exercise and move around more, so we'll see how it goes. Fry sounds like Coke. It's okay, I Coke too. Raziel jumps in the chat. Dude, thank you for the $5, man. Appreciate that very much. Did you guys hear the alert sound? It is turned up. Maybe it was just quiet and I was blabbering. Speaking of health, though, yes. Raziel, who I know personally is in probably the best shape of 40, whatever years old he is, man, could be. So, goals. Goals. But you'd be happy to hear, Raziel, I've been eating a lot better. I've been exercising. I've been moving. The missionaries in my area, there's 4 elders and 2 sisters. They were over at my house asking some questions about the neighborhood, and we got nerding out with all my swords and all my stuff. And they learned that, you know, I had trained in sword, and they were like, can we come over on a P-Day and, like, can you train us? I was like, yeah, dude. So their whole district, 6 missionaries came over yesterday. Is that yesterday? 2 days ago. And I taught them some EI. It was pretty fun. But anyway, I've been getting better sleep as well. I've been okay at that one. I've been drinking a lot more water. Been trying to just get my crap together. Good, man. Just start coming with me to the gym. I know. I wish I had time. Cool. Is that why you wanted to borrow my Boken? Yeah. Oh, that's right. I never even told you why. I was seeing if you had 2 cheap ones. I needed 2 others because I didn't have enough. But I was like, yeah, I'm not going to borrow your nice one for that. But I ended up just getting 2 yardsticks. I was like, here, these are your swords for now. And we rotated them around. So it worked. It was fine. It was obviously a very basic crash course. You can only teach so much in an hour, right? Like, not really a thing. And I told them that. I was like, if you really want to learn, you gotta, this is a long journey, but like, I can show you a couple neat things. I showed them the stance, and I showed them how to swing and all that kind of stuff. It was fun. They had a time of their lives. I'm like, at the very least, they're gonna go home thinking, remember that guy on my mission that taught us sword that one day? I'm like, that'll be a cool memory at least, right? Oh, you bought one. Nice. Oh, shitty ski. Oh, shitty ski. We didn't do any of that, that's for sure. No butt poking. I'm scared to fight this guy with the ranged weapon, or with a non-ranged weapon. I swear every enemy in this game is built for ranged weapons. Nobody's built for the sword. Sweet, says Sarah. Yeah, super fun. It was a good time. I also printed out, I actually have one I'll give you to Raziel if you want. I printed a couple extras, but I printed out, I made up a little handout thing for them. In fact, I'll just show you real quick. Showing them how much the Bushido, the code of the samurai, parallels the gospel of Jesus Christ, because they're basically, they're derived from the same thing. They came from all truth comes from the same place, which is Christ. And so, yeah, it looks something like this. I know you can't see the details, but like on one side it's got on this side it's got Bushido and the samurai code, and on this side it's got like scripture references of how it relates and how it's basically the same code as a Christian. So, pretty cool. I have a couple extra copies of that if you want one. That's nice. Also, I sent a message again. Dude, how am I missing your messages so much? I'm sorry, kid. My little brother keeps crying as he wants to use my DSi, but like, no. One time he broke a DS game I had. Oh yeah, that's a hard no. Love you, little bro, but that's a hard no. Christ is king, says Black Duck. Absolutely true. There's Black Duck just, you know, dropping truth bombs in the chat. It's all cool. You know, Imaginator, they made a mod where you can permanently play with someone else in Elden Ring? Really? So if you want to play it on stream, you can get carried. Oh, man. You're tempting me big time now. Nice, man, says Raziel. Oh, we got Momo, finally. Dude, that's cool. So I'd have to get it on Steam, right? Because I for games like that, I tend to go for PS5. And I know it's coming to Switch 2 soon. I'm not going to buy Elden Ring on Switch 2. Still cool that it's happening, but I'd have to get it on PC, huh? Can my PC run it okay, do you think? Oh, you butthole. I'm guessing this guy's made... Oh my gosh, he's got me killed. I'm guessing they're throwing new enemy types at me for the hammer, bro, but... You know Garbage is up. Garbage, you're up. Range attacks. I'm telling you, every enemy is a range enemy. These guys suck. Dude, you suck. The hammer has to do something to that guy. That has to be the trick. That's awesome. There's a mod for Link to the Past too for BSNES, and my friend and I were going through randomizers together, multiplayer mod. That's so cool. Medium settings, sure, it would run fine. Okay. Dude, I mean, people on this channel have been trying to get me forever to play Elden Ring. I could honestly see it being a lot more fun with somebody else, for sure. And me and Razio have been looking away for ways to do more collab streams. I mean, that's your answer right there, right? Branded as like Elden Ring veteran with an Elden Ring noob. Elden Ring veteran plays with an Elden Ring noob. That'd be a fun stream. Hey, we got just a few minutes left in this stream, speaking of which, and then we're gonna peace out. Almost done with this. I love his little Dameda. His little Dame. Isn't that what I was supposed to use on that? Oh. Well, that's a treasure chest key. I didn't even realize I had that. Range versus melee is why we have guns now and not swords. Range is always better. This is very true. I actually mentioned that to the missionaries when I was teaching them. I was like, dude, sword is so fun to practice and learn about, but you gotta learn Kung Fu, close quarters, or buy a gun. Because in this day and age, that's all you can rely on. Sadly. I guess I should try fighting with this guy, huh? While I have him. Dude, he sucks. He is slow as tar. Yeah, we're going range. Sorry. You're worthless, dude. One shot. One shot at the guy. Even on medium settings, the game looks fantastic, says Sarah. I believe it. That game is gorgeous. That is true. It was nice being in the stream for so long. Kit, you're the man. Thanks for being here since, like, near the start. I've been gonna go prep for my own stream here, says Razio. Have a good rest of yours. Thank you so much for stopping in, and thanks for the $5, dude. I really appreciate that. If everybody wants to keep, helping their day go by quickly, this stream is over in about 15 minutes, and then you can jump on over to Razio's stream. Are you streaming Doom today still? Last time I checked, he was streaming some good old Doom, which is an amazing game, as we all know. So pop on over to Razio's stream after you're done here. Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's any benefit to Hammer Dude. He kind of sucks. Yeah, you suck, dude. Give me my range person back. Nobody tops Garbage, man. Garbage is best ally. I'll hop into Raziel's definitely, says Kit. Nice, dude. Finishing Doom Eternal today. I wanted to ask you, I meant to text you because I noticed you were playing Eternal. Sorry, I know you have to go. But I was like, I assume that means you beat the first one. It was freaking awesome, right? I've been telling Raziel to play the first Doom, the 2016 Doom, forever. So I was really excited that he started doing it, and I wanted to see what your thoughts were after you beat it. It's so good. Eternal's last boss is amazing too. I won't spoil it, but it's a pretty awesome fight. Yes, good call out. His streams are not family friendly like mine are. Yeah, I beat 2016. It was great. I knew you would love it. Better late than never. Have an awesome stream. I'll try and pop in, actually. I might not be able to stay long, but I'll try and pop in. Okay, on that note, let's finish this floor and the stream. We're done with this dungeon. We cleared it. Word. Okay, peace out, dude. And we got to get together soon. Let's watch a samurai movie and play my Final Fantasy board game. I would love that. Nearly done with 1.4 on your Mario Maker. Nice. That was quick. You busted that out really quick. Okay, first of all, configurations. Let's see what we got. We have Momo, strong and cute girl admired by everyone. I like the sound of that. Does she live in the mushroom house? No. I think I have her house yet. Does she not go anywhere? I don't have a sign yet either for Boombuku's house. Yeah, she doesn't live in the mushroom house. I can finish the watermill. And I got another watermill. Let's put that one right here. Treasure? Treasure? Otakara? Takara wa? Other side. Otakara o te ni ireo. I'm trying to make every Super Mario Bros. Level in Mario Maker. That's super cool. Mage Slayer. We also finished the other water well. Let's see if that has, or water mill. See if that gained any extra treasure. It did. Antidote amulet. I like how you could just bird's eye view and quick warp around the map. That's a really nice feature. Okay. I do have one more bridge. Let's put that. I noticed a need for it over here. Middle of town, maybe? Let's put that there. Let's move. This bridge. Oh, those are permanent bridges. Okay, never mind. Anything else I can do? Nothing. More rivers I could throw down if I need to. I can put a torch on this. I don't have the wheel for the watermill yet. That's it. I need new houses before I can use anything else. Next, let's check weapons. Why is his ABS at 0? Did I just level that up? Huh. It needs to be repaired. Garbage's thing needs to also be repaired. And Theodore's weapon is crap, so I didn't use it. Next we shop, and then I think we'll call it a day, you guys. Wise Basic didn't even get the notification. Hello, hello. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Thanks for popping in anyway. Yeah, like most YouTubers that hit like 5,000 to 10,000K, the algorithm not only starts to hate you, but it starts to turn off notifications for people. We all know, we've heard this from our favorite channels. We all know that this is a thing that YouTube does for some reason. So just double check your notifications. Would be much appreciated. But thanks for stopping in. How are you, Wise? What is new with you? Always selling the bait because I don't like fishing in this game. Give me that money. Buy a couple more cheeses. And repair powders. We good. Doing great. Started reading the Bible more. That's freaking amazing. Good for you. I am also currently reading the Bible. I am in. I just finished Esther this past week. Old Testament. Oh, but now I'm in Job. Oh, that's awesome. Wise, nice. Yeah, me and my family all we do a funny thing because nothing motivates me and my wife and kids than food, more than food. So me and my wife told our kids, we made a rule. Okay, if we read scriptures together, which we usually do in the evenings, every night, and say a prayer together every night. If we do that for a whole month straight without missing a day, we'll all go out to eat at like an all-you-can-eat place. And we do that every month. We've done it for years, and we do pretty good. We miss a day here or there, but like these past 2 months, we've had a streak. We've done it past 2 months, and we're good on August so far. So we're doing good. They really liked reading about Esther. I've been reading more end time stuff. Oh, wise. Woo! We could talk about end of days a lot. Like offline, even if you want, dude. That's my area of, I wouldn't say expertise, but main study, I will say. Because I don't know if you guys have looked around recently, but yeah, we're pretty close to the second coming, dude. I'm convinced. We pretty much live in the book of Revelation, and yeah, I could talk about that all day long. Prophecy fulfillment all day long. That's awesome, Wise. Good for you, man. I still think, oh, that reminds me for my AY and Thor, I need to get the ROM of the Bible. John Shepard, friend of the channel, and one of our channel mods, he was like, dude, did you know the Game Boy Advance has the Bible on it? I was like, what? He's like, yeah, dude, you can buy, or you could back in the day. They had the Bible on a cartridge, GBA cartridge. You could just stick it in your Game Boy and read the Bible. I was like, what? So I need to go find the ROM for that and put it on my AY and Thor in my GBA library just for kicks and giggles. It says, just check my hours on Mario Maker. 800 hours. Also, you missed another message. Dude, I am failing, Kit. I've been here for a few years, not in streams, but in your videos. I found you through MUVR. Oh, dude, I don't know if I knew that. I don't know if I ever knew that. I knew you started popping into streams over the last 6 months or so, but I never knew that you found me through the MUVR stuff. That's amazing. And I think when MUVR brings out its the second half of its new update with custom rooms and stuff, I'm going to make a brand new updated tutorial because it's changed a lot since I made those videos, and my production values of my videos has changed quite a bit since I made those as well. They're pretty low quality. They're, as you know, some of my earliest videos. So yeah, that's awesome though, dude. Thanks for telling me that I'm missing your messages. I don't want to miss anything, so please tell me if I do. Game Boy Bible, says Wise. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm gonna, right as soon as I'm ending stream, I'm gonna go and see if I can find the ROM for it. Let's see. That's pretty much it. We're 5 minutes toward the end. That's a great place to stop. I'm that OCD guy that saves it 100 times just to make sure I did. We're halfway through this town on Dark Cloud. This might be the last time I stream Dark Cloud. I might do it again on Friday, but for sure, over the next week or so, I'm going to start talking a lot and dropping some polls on the channel and in the Discord about what kind of games I should be streaming nowadays. Now that I can get a better streaming schedule going. I've got more videos planned out, which will hopefully come in the next few days, which I think are pretty fun ones. Gonna get this channel the shot in the arm that it needs after summer break to bring us through the rest of 2026. New videos, new shorts, better stream schedule, and new fresh games to stream. So stay tuned for that. Participate in the Discord and in the polls on the channel community tab if you can. And we'll rock and roll in no time. We'll get going. Let's back away from our TV here. In fact, let's turn the lights on. We'll jump back into the full view so I can say goodbye until Friday. Really do appreciate every one of you guys, though. Seriously, it means a lot to me that you guys will just pop in, say hi, even just for a sec. That really means a lot to me. That's why I do this. The Bible is on Game Boy? What? Says kids. What version of the Bible? That I don't know, Wise. I know like the King James version is what I use, but like don't know. Let's ask the internet, shall we? What version of the El Biblia of the Bible is on GBA? It's such a funny thing. Wait, hold on. Okay, I gotta share my screen. Hold on. Something just came up. I gotta show you guys here before we go. It's fun being here for nearly the whole stream, says Kit. Notice how I caught your message, Kit. Thanks for the stream. Gonna tune into Razio's stream. God bless everyone, says Sarah. And God bless you as well, Sarah. You're amazing. I'll probably see you in Razio's stream if I can pop in. Guys, look what I just found. The Bible game for PlayStation 2. What is this? What is this? The Bible game. Looking at the cover, I can't imagine this is a very good game, but that's just funny. That's what just came up with my text. Okay, it says, there was never an official full text Bible reader released for the Game Boy Advance. Yes, there was. The only released GBA title related to the scripture is The Bible Game in 2005, which is an action adventure and trivia game. Maybe it was a ROM hack because he sent me, John Shepard from the channel actually sent me the GBA ROM for the Bible. So I have it somewhere. I just don't know where I put it. Maybe I deleted it or something, but it was a thing because I've seen it before. Related scripture releases: original Game Boy. Wisdom Tree released the King James Bible application for the monochrome Game Boy in 1994? That's what I was thinking of, which works on the GBA via backward compatibility. That has to be what I was thinking of. Canceled GBA project. Crave Entertainment planned to release the Holy Bible World English Bible as a full text reading application for the GBA in '06, but it was canceled. Dude, that's crazy. Though an unreleased prototype ROM has since been preserved online. That must be what I had. It was either that or this. But I actually like the fact even more that it's the original monochrome Game Boy that had the Bible on it. I'm gonna be in Raziel's street. Bible on PS2. I remember AVGN covering a Konami Bible game that was actually good. Really? Bible game. Haha, that's awesome, says Wise. I just have to go to the images. Yeah, look, the Holy Bible, GBA, and it's the King James version. Okay. And here's the Game Boy one. Look at that. King James Bible for use on Game Boy. Look at the game for the GBA. It's got a little devil chasing somebody. What in the world is this? What on earth? That is the funniest thing I've ever seen. That is hilarious. What's this? What? Anaza Bible. Here's the Japanese version of it. What the crap? Here's how it looks. That's so crazy. I wanna play as Noah and build an ark, right? Dude, there could be actually so many legitimately awesome Bible games. There really could be. Can you imagine like an RTS game like Warcraft 2, like where you build and upgrade your stuff, but it's like you're like Moses with the Israelites and you have to like campaign against all these other cities in the way of the promised land or something? That would be so cool. Okay, last thing we gotta look at. Bible game PS2. I need to see screenshots of this. What is this? What is this? Oh, it looks cringe actually. This looks like Mario Party. It's literally like a mini game. Learn about the Bible while you have fun. It's like Mario Party. What is this? Okay, I think we've seen enough of that. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, sounds like I need to do a little bit more research and get some ROMs for my Thor. Some Bible ROMs for my Thor. Imagine reading the Bible on the GBA, right? Bible party. All right, guys, I've done enough damage for one day. Thank you again for tuning in. Stay tuned to the Discord and the channel for upcoming stuff. Should be a lot more active around here, hopefully soon. And that's all thanks to you guys. So again, can't thank you enough. We'll party again soon on Friday. Why says David versus Goliath would be epic. Yeah, dude, that would be so fun. Yeah, 100%. See you guys Friday for an nostalgia sleepover stream, and Yeah, I'll keep you posted on anything else going on. Thanks for streaming. Sorry for being late, dude. Wise, it's just great to see you, man. Always. Thanks, everybody. Talk to you Friday. See ya.